everybody. I have a mat class for you. This is good for all levels. Everybody can enjoy it. So let's hop right in. Let's begin lying down on our backs. All right, here we are. And let's just start by giving our knees a nice hug into our chest, allowing the fronts of your hips to soften and allowing your whole back just to relax and release against the mat. Okay. Keeping the head, neck, and shoulders relaxed and supported by the mat, let's reach our right leg out and our right hand back and just find a big stretch here. My leg is hovering away from the mat, so I need to use my abdominals a bit. And then just bring them back in. And try the other side. Just really reaching and lengthening like you're yawning in the morning. And then back. And continue feeling that openness through the front of the hip. And the other side. And if you'd like, let's add some breath here. So let's inhale as we reach. And exhale to pull them in. Inhale. And exhale. Let's just do 4 more, really opening up the hip. And inhale. And 1 more. Very nice, good, okay. So let's send our legs out into a tabletop position now. Hands down by your sides, really feeling the abdominals engaged. We're gonna take the same reaching, but you're gonna come back to tabletop each time. So reach your right leg out, right arm back, and bring them all the way back to where they started. Good, so upping the ante a little bit for the abdominals, but still opening the hip and really stretching the leg just as long as before. Reaching and returning and reaching. Good. Let's do 2 more, or 3. Make sure you're even on each side. Okay, put your feet down, rest for just a moment. Okay, this next time you can either add an upper body curl with me or keep your head down if you're having problems with your neck. So legs back up to tabletop. If you're adding your upper body curl, reach forwards. Here we go, right arm and leg out and back and reach and back. Inhale. 4 more. Good, lie the head down, lie the feet down, and rest. Good. All right, so let's all interlace our fingers, bring them behind your head. Really support the head and the hands here. Let's just take a couple upper body curls, making sure that the head stays heavy in the hands and we're dropping the ribs down towards the mat, really releasing the head into the hands, and then lie back down. And try that again. Okay. Taking a variation of an exercise called coordination. Let's all bring our legs up into tabletop. Okay. I want you to curl your head forwards. Really try to keep your neck released and your head supported by your hands. We're going to straighten our legs out. Then I want you to open, close the legs, and pull the knees in. Try that again. Straighten. Open, close, and in. If you need to lie your head down at any point, go ahead. Here we go. Straighten, open, close, and in. 2 more. Straighten, open, close, and in. Last one. Open, close, and in. Lie down and rest. Very nice job. Okay, so I want you to grab onto your legs or onto your knees. Rock yourself up seated. Send your feet out forwards, either totally straight or a little bit bent, whatever way that you can feel upright. Okay, So reach our hands forwards. Let's make sure we're not reaching so far forwards that our shoulders are getting hunched here, but draw the upper arm back a little bit just to plug the arms into the back. Big breath in. Exhale, tailbone initiates now. So curl that tailbone under, begin to roll back. Go as far as you can. And then I want you to dive forwards, dive your head between or towards your knees. And then sit up again. And again, rolling back, going as far as you feel comfortable. And then diving head to knees. Good. If you have straight legs, you just keep those legs out the whole time. Diving head to knees. A couple more times here. Go back maybe a little farther this time. Feeling a shake deep in the belly. And last one. Good. From here, go all the way down, either knees bent or straight, doesn't matter. Let's reach our arms back behind us, bend our knees, and put our feet flat on the floor. Let's take a couple nice bridges here just to get the backs of our legs really active. So curl the tailbone under, press into the feet, lift up, and then roll all the way down, reaching up through your hands and out through your knees. Try two more. Here we go. Curling, reaching the knees forwards, and rolling down. Okay, last one. I want you to roll up to stay here. Let's bring our hands down for a little more comfort. And then I want you to open the knees, both of them opening wide. So you're rolling towards the pinky toe side of your foot. And then I want you to reach the knees, squeeze them towards each other, and really press your big toes down into the mat. Try that again. Opening wide, big toes press. If you need to take a break for your hamstrings, roll down, shake them out, and then come back up and join us. Knees squeeze. Opening wide, knees squeeze. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Then I'll have you roll all the way down. We'll take a quick stretch for the hips here. So cross the right ankle over the left knee. Really press that knee out wide. So I have a connection between my ankle and my thigh here. Keep that connection, but draw your left thigh in a little bit closer. And you can rock from side to side if this feels good. Okay, before we switch and do the other side, bring your foot down. I want you to catch either the knee, the ankle, or even the ball of or arch of your foot of this right leg. And we're gonna take our leg out to the side. Keep your knee bent. My knee is going towards my armpit. The sole of my foot is going up towards the ceiling. And my sits bone is actually reaching down towards that bottom edge of my mat. If you'd like, you can lengthen your left leg. Good, let that release. Same thing on the other side. So crossing ankle over knee, really pressing your left leg into the right leg, and then drawing that leg, right leg, a little closer to you. Okay, put your right foot down, grabbing onto your knee, your ankle, the ball of your foot, whatever you can catch, and then pull that left knee toward your armpit, and the sole of your foot is up towards the ceiling. And then if you'd like, if it feels okay for your back, you can straighten your other leg for this nice big stretch here. Good, okay. Bring everything back where it started. Grab onto your thighs. Once again, rock yourself up seated. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of rolling just to get ourselves inverted, feet higher than our head. So I'll have you grab onto your shins, feet together, balancing on our tush. Draw your ribs in deep. I don't want you to round the spine by sort of sitting and slumping backwards. I want you to make your ball really compact. So you need to pull the legs in, draw the ribs in deep, and make yourself a very round but as small of a ball as you can. And let's begin to roll here, rolling back, and then getting yourself to balance again. Try that again. What's going to help here, if you keep losing your legs, yes, hold on to them tight, but that connection of shin into hand, pushing is going to help you. Keep going. Good. Take one or two more. Then everybody grab onto your right knee, lengthen your left leg, come back to your curled, pulling nose into knee, and we'll switch. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. A couple more. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Lie the head down and rest. Very nice. Okay, we're going to go all the way over onto our bellies. Let's just start with a nice stretch here. So we're on our bellies, and let's come up into a Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath your shoulders, fingertips pointing straight forwards. Make sure your hips are pressed down. You're drawing the ribs in deep, and I'm looking forwards, trying to reach my sternum to the wall in front of me, okay? Really wide through the collarbones here, and I'll have you look from side to side, maybe feeling a little stretch through the collarbone. Good, and then I'll have you roll down just to rest. You can make a pillow for your head here. Okay, press those hips down. I'm gonna have you lengthen and lift both of your legs up at the same time, and then put them both back down. Good. I don't care how high the legs get. I'm thinking more about length of the legs and lengthening the tailbone down towards my heels. If you feel your low back just cramping and aching, maybe try one leg at a time. Here we go. Okay, let those legs rest. Now, stretch the arms out overhead. Depending on your shoulders, your hands might be more like a V shape. That's fine. Or they might be straight overhead. And let's pick up both of our straight arms and our head, neck, and shoulders. Lifting them up a bit and then lying them down. Making sure to keep some length in the back of the neck. So I'm looking just in front of my mat here. Okay. Shake your hips out, relax the back. We're going to take a quick swimming exercise here. So pick up both of your legs, both of your hands. We're going to lift right arm, left leg, and then switch. Switch, switch. Keep length in the back of the neck. Switch, switch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Okay, let us bring ourselves up onto all fours. Round your spine like a cat, just to stretch it in the other direction. Really working to make some extra room between each vertebra. Then find a neutral in the middle spine, and let's take a couple lateral bends. I want you to look over one shoulder and then wag your tail towards your shoulder. So I'm opening up on the opposite side of my body, giving that a little stretch. And then reverse, looking over the other shoulder, wagging your tailbone over there. And again, one way and the other way. Good, okay. Walk your hands back, walk yourself up, kneeling. Okay, so talking about the kneeling position really quick before we get going. So make sure your hips are pressed forwards here. We're finding length through the lower back, but I'm also finding length through the neck here. So the back of my head is lifting tall, not back, but tall, and my tailbone is lengthening down. All right, let's reach our fingertips forwards, keeping head to knees in one long line. We'll hinge back. This is called thigh stretch. And then bring yourself back up over your thighs. Good. The more your hips are pressed forwards, the more you might feel like you're going to fall over. That means you're probably doing it right. Let's try again, leaning back and coming up. 2 more. Keep length in the back of the neck. I let mine go a little bit. And 1 more here. Good, okay. Keeping the hips stable, interlace your fingers, bring them behind your head. Take a big breath in, lengthening your whole spine, tail down, head up. Then I want you to rotate to one side, not taking your hips with you, just from the waist up, and then come to the center. Try the other side, rotating and center. Let's do 2 more. Rotate and center. And 1 more, rotate. Good, okay. Pretending like your hands are still there. Our head is pressed back a little bit. Let's open the arms wide and we'll take a little pulse. So we'll go rotate, pulse, pulse, and center, other side, pulse. Good, take your head along with your rotation. Head is part of the spine, and pulse. 2 more times, and pulse. Last time, and pulse. Then sit down and rest. Very good job. Okay, let us come all the way seated here. You can cross your legs. If you're more comfortable another way, do that. So let's begin. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see a little bit better. We're going to interlace our fingers behind our back. And first thing I want you to do is press the knuckles straight down. See if you can get your palms together as you press those knuckles down. If this isn't enough and you need more room, then you can go back a little bit, going down and back. Just feel that nice opening through the chest. And you can look from side to side. Okay. Then I'll have you bend the elbows again. Bring your hands to one side of your waist, just kind of hooking it around your waist. And then I'll have you tilt your ear over to where your hands are, getting a pretty intense stretch on the side of your neck, so be gentle for yourself. And we'll switch sides. Interlacing the hands, put them on the other side of the waist, and then tilting your ear toward your hands. Okay, finishing up with a nice side stretch. So arms wide, collarbones and the back, nice and wide here. We'll bring one hand down, take a nice stretch over, sit on up, find this nice balanced place, and then we'll lean over to the other side. Nice balanced, and lean. Good, feeling length in the waist, and keeping as much length as you can. And we'll finish up here, holding on to your elbows. Pull them from side to side. And then in some circles. And the other way. Good, you can shake out your hands, roll the shoulders. We'll take one more deep breath in. Relax the face, the neck, the shoulders, and you're all finished. Very good job.